guys, it's Sarah and I am here with with my dog Riley, if you heard that, sorry. I am here with another layout for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club for the premium kit for the month of June, and I love this kit. I have this picture of a Chipotle bowl. Now, Chipotle is one of my favorite places to eat. It's one of my favorite restaurants. Anytime I see one, I always want to go. It's just delicious, and I always get a bowl. So I've had this picture printed for quite a while and I've never scrapped it. It's just been sitting in my little container where I keep pictures I printed. So I'm trying to figure out, I know I want to use it because the colors go nicely. I have that really bright green, guacamole, and it goes nicely with these colors. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Now I have three options, which is this right here, which I kind of love. And then I have the leaves. I have this, I have that, opposite side there that had the wood grain on it, which is one of my favorite papers in the kit. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And here's the thing. I really liked the little almost painty type of paper that was on the B side of that wood grain, but I want to use that wood grain and I only have one piece of paper. So, okay. Had to make a hard decision, but I'm deciding to go with the leaves here. So I grabbed a piece of green cardstock from my stash, and that is going to be kind of the anchor for this, because what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take this, the pattern paper with the green leaves on it here. I don't know what those leaves are called. I'm sorry. They're almost like tropical leaves. And I'm going to cut it at a diagonal. I'm going to cut it directly in half diagonally so that I have one large triangle of this pattern. And I have already cut the paper down by about 1/4 of an inch so that I'm going to have a border there like I almost always do for almost all of my layouts. I have a cardstock border. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this vellum, this polka dot vellum paper that came in the kit as well. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for here. This one's a little bit easier for me to guide because I just go in between the rows of polka dots there. I just kind of marked where I needed to put them. And I made this a little bit larger as far as how far it goes in the center because I needed to put some adhesive on it and I didn't want the adhesive to show since it is vellum. So I just gave myself a little bit of an overlap there, if you will. So I put that down first. I only put adhesive on the seam of it in the middle so that it doesn't show. And then I'm going to cut off a tiny bit up here because it was a little bit longer than I needed it to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one down on top of it so the center will overlap a little bit, and I'm just going to line it up as best I can. It was a little bit tricky, but I got it. So now I have half of it is the pattern and then half of it is the vellum. And I really like the way that the green makes that pop. Makes the green pop in the picture. So I went into my stash and grabbed a little scrap piece of yellow cardstock. I wanted something pretty bright to mat my photo with. So I found this one here and I'm going to mat my photo with that bright yellow. And then I'm going to go through, I knew I wanted to use that die cup right there. It says count the memories, not the calories, which is very obvious, right? And then I found another one in here that says local favorite, which I really like, but it does have a hamburger on it, and Chipotle does not serve hamburgers. So I need to find something to cover that. And then I found this and it was perfect. That go piece arrow just fits perfectly over that burger and it just covers it up and makes it what I need to be. It also helps draw attention to my journaling. And now I am going to kind of start piecing together where I want everything to go. That's what I'm trying to say. So I wanted that Ready, Set, Go to kind of hug the corner of my picture because it's the perfect shape for that. So everything kind of just fell nicely. So now I'm spelling out Chipotle with these thickers here. And these thickers came in the kit and they are wonderful. So just spelled out Chipotle, very simple title. That's all I really needed. And it's going to go really nicely just right on top of the photo there. So I really like where everything is setting. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting everything down. I'm going to kind of set it all up as I go here, make sure I get it in the right spots. And then, so this arrow here I can put through my small Xyron sticker machine, but everything else I can't. It's not going to fit, so I'm just going to have to sacrifice seeing a little bit of adhesive through it if that is what ends up happening. Now for this one, the adhesive would really show through, so I'm going to use some glue dots actually, and I'm going to put the glue dots, they're small enough that they can fit right on the little quotation marks here. So I'm just going to stick a glue dot inside the quotation marks and you can't see it through. So that's nice because they are black. So it helps hide the adhesive really nicely there. But I'm going to overlap that here. And then I will go ahead and put the arrow down on the right hand side. And that helps bring a little bit more green over to that side of the layout as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and put my title down. And I use quick dry adhesive on chipboard thickers all the time because otherwise they don't stay for the long run. They do fall off my layouts over time. So anything chipboard, I put adhesive on. As you can see, I'm doing it with these as well from the chipboard sheet. So I put that geotag up next to Chipotle, and then that little one there says "Let's eat." And I'm going to add some stars as well. These are nice little gold stars. And I am going to use a stamp here as well. I'm going to fill in my journaling first. I'm just talking about how Chipotle is one of my favorites. And even though it says local favorite, you know, Chipotle is not necessarily a local place. It is a national chain, but it is absolutely delicious. And they're not everywhere either. So, yeah, they are just, it's one of my favorites. It's very, very good. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp. I'm going to use one of the words here. I think it says enjoy the adventure. Savor the adventure. That's what it is. Savor. So I like the word savor because, you know, food. So I thought it went nicely with it. So I'm going to put that back here, and I believe that's going to complete my layout. So I really like the way that this turned out. I like the green and how it goes nicely with the food. So I think it turned out really nicely. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions. If you would like to get your hands on one of these monthly kits, please check out their website down below. I will have them linked. Their kits are absolutely amazing. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day.